Hello everybody, it's Christy. Well, we are going to work on another pocket for the journal. And this one is it's a book page pocket, but you totally could make this with pattern paper as well, which I will show you in a second because I'm going to try it. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm going to. And this one, though, I learned from Amy, who is Crafty Cat. And if I can find this specific video, I'll link it below. But if not, check out her channel. She's got a lot of really great videos. And so this one I have made a lot. I really, really like it. And this one that I made is going to be on a left-facing page, and it will, the opening will be to the left. And so it'll be glued down. I still have to sew it closed, but it'll glue down on 3 sides, and then we'll have a pocket in the back, and then these 3 pockets here. So it's really great real estate for tags and journaling cards and things like that. So, and I apologize in advance. My dogs are right down here, and they're playing, and so if you hear some little growlies, that's why. So to make this one, I use some book page, and these book pages are like from a textbook. So they're like about 10.5 tall by like 7.5 wide. And so I just, because I tore them out of a book, and so I straightened the edge, and you need 2 of them. And what you'll do is you fold them in half. Penelope's agreeing with me. So you fold them in half. And I don't really worry too much about, like if there was some, like photos or something, like if you had text photos, like textbook photos, I mean, you can cover over it. So I guess you can pretty much use whatever kind of page you want to, but I tend to try to just use ones that just have text and not so much a lot of images. And then basically what you do is these 2 nest together, and this one I fold up, and basically all you're doing is you're just folding until it looks good to you. And I don't need all of this, so I'll chop off some of this. Okay. So this makes my, let's bring this back in. So this makes my first pocket. And then I want another one that's about like maybe 3/4 of an inch, or what do you say? Yeah, it's about, it's about 3/4 of an inch. These are anywhere between like 1/2 and 3/4 of overhang. And so then I'll take this one and fold it. Out like that. Okay. And then I'll take this one. And if you leave them kind of stacked together, you can see, you can kind of look below here and see where your other page is at. And that's helpful. Okay. So now we've got base. Okay. And then I'm going to fold this back because I don't need all of that overhanging, and I like to have a folded edge on the top just because it strengthens the pocket to have this folded edge, especially if you're using like a fragile book page. But I always find, because you're putting things in and out of these, you're pulling tags in and out and everything, it gets a lot of wear. And I figure by reinforcing that, it makes, these are really strong, and so they're not going to rip or tear. So that's why I do that. Okay. And seriously, that is all it takes to make that pocket. And, things don't have to be super easy super even unless you want it to be. So like this layer is a little bit, this one's bigger, this one's bigger. So this is just kind of, it's not as even as this one, which is okay. It's not a big deal. I'm okay with that. But saying that, I think I do want to fold this one down just a smidge. more because apparently it was bothering me more than I thought. Okay, yeah, I like that better. Okay. So then you have to kind of figure out which way you want it to be on your page. Do you want it to be on a right-facing page and have your pockets this way? Or do you want it to be left-facing and have that? Because that determines like how you decorate, you know, this front flap, because you want your, you know, your text to be oriented correctly. So this one I'm going to put on a right-facing page. This one I did for left-facing. And, yeah. So that's what you do. And then all I did was I just collaged papers on, and you just collage where you're going to see. So that is what I did for that. And then you end up with this really great pocket. And I love it. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to collage this off camera because I want to get some pattern paper and I want to make this pocket again. But what I want to do is I want to try it with pattern paper and not book page. And I am not sure. So my journal pages are 5.5 inches wide because I thought instead of it being loading this way, it could be a top loading pocket, and we could do it so that it's on the page this direction. But I'm thinking that maybe we do 4.5 inches. I think that would be a good size. I think 4.5 inches. So here's kind of my little formula I came up with. We're going to test it and see if it works. I need my paper cutter. And I need 2 pieces of paper. And I think I have some scrap. So one moment. Oh, I do, but I don't think they're big enough. Okay, so let's get our paper pad out and see what we have here. Oh, okay, I got these. Yeah, I can do that. So if I fold it though, okay, all right, I just have to be careful what I use because I'll end up, and these have a lot of what we could use. We could use like, okay. And then these are all just like, oh, that's beautiful, isn't it? That's really pretty. We could also use, oh yeah, we could use this one too. Okay. All right, we have some choices. All right, so what I know I need is a 7-inch by, and we just said it was gonna be, what did we say? 4.5? We want it to be 4.5 inches wide. Okay. I really like this a lot. So if we do 4.5 inches, and then it's going to fold. Okay, and that needs to be 7 inches. Okay, so this is going to fold. Okay. All right. Okay. So then what do we want to be our inside? How tall is this? Oh yeah, let's do this one. We'll do 7. And then we'll do 4.5. Okay. All right, so we have 2 pieces that are 7 by 4.5, and then we want a scoring board. Okay, we want our scoreboard. So where is it? one of these is going to be our back piece and one will be our inside piece. So, all right, so this will be our back. And then I think I want this to be at the top in the back. And so this is our back side. And we want to score this at 2 3/8 inches from the bottom. So we'll flip it this way and we're going to do 2 and it's 1 and 2. Oh, I'm not going to be able to use this one. I'm going to need my other one. Where's my, oh, here it is. Good gravy. Okay, it's right here. All right. Okay, so again, I want this at the top. This is my bottom. I want to score 2 3/8 of an inch. So 1, 2, 3/8. Okay. And then my other one, I want to score, all right, so if that, okay. This is 3 1/4 inches from this end. So 3 1/4 is there. So if I thought this through correctly, if I thought about this correctly, we're going to score on the fold and go ahead and give her a burnish. And then this one we need to score, burnish. Now, if we nest these two inside each other, oh, yeah. I think I need to take a little bit off of this piece here. I'm going to take about 1/4 inch off of here. Okay, stop. Stop. Stop, stop. And we'll just go here. Okay, we're just going to go here. I'm just going to take off 1/4 inch there because it's a little too wide. Oh, well, I can't find my cutter, so we'll just use a rotary cutter. That works too. All right, then we'll fold it back up. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Okay, yeah, so see, then we can do this and we still have our nested pocket and we've got our pockets there. I like that. I think that will work out. And then what we should do is ink the edges. Oops. So that will go like so, and then we can just decorate it and yeah, that'll be cool. So we'll have one that will be of book page, and then we'll have one of patterned paper, and then these you just stitch up the sides to close them. So I will run and do that. All right, so I have stitched them up, and if you don't have a sewing machine, you don't have to. You can just glue them closed. And yeah, but I do like the stitching. And so just stitched up the sides. And so now I've got my pockets. And on this one, same thing. So very cool. So I love how that's gonna, those will look really nice. And then I just need to collage this one and make one more of these. And I guess you could put little, you know, thumb notches on here if you wanted to. That would have been a good idea, but I didn't think about it. But so maybe on my next one, I can put some little notches there. But I do like it. Okay. So I think I'm just going to put it on fast forward and I will collage this. you.